Hey everybody, Motorpoet 59 here. Was reading about this COP26 meeting that's going to be coming up that Putin's not going to attend, and I don't blame him. And if Donald Trump were still president, he wouldn't attend. And if any Republican were president, he wouldn't attend, or she. This is ridiculous. The Biden administration is sucking up to the environmental lobby to whom they are so deeply indebted. That's all they're doing. This is a show. These people turn my stomach. They really do. Especially the Democrats, because they know it's not true. They know there's nothing to any of this. This is just a chance to suck up to the people, like I said, who they're so indebted to and have been so indebted to for decades. One of the things that was talked about in this article I read was how it's proving that climate change is becoming a huge problem because of all the severe weather we've had in the United States. I don't recall, I didn't say anything about severe weather anywhere else. It just said America. Because that's all that the American public cares about. They don't give a rat's ass what's going on in Europe or in Asia or anywhere else. They don't care. As long as America isn't going to die from climate change. The severe weather they alluded to was both hot and cold. Talking about the cold streaks that they had in Texas and the hot streaks that they had in the Pacific Northwest. Like this stuff's never happened before. And like it won't happen again. It is cyclical. This is the way things work. Even people in the California San Joaquin Valley where I live, where it's always hot in the summertime. Well, this year it was no hotter than it usually was. It was just hot a little longer. We had more hot. This didn't break any records, but people down here, it was starting to get on my nerves. Oh my God! Oh my vapors. It's a heat wave. Get over it. The Texas thing. When we lived in Texas, we didn't live there for very long. We lived there for a few months when I was a kid in Central Texas in Killeen. And it was cold. We had a little pond up by the gate. We lived in a trailer park way out in the country. And at the end of the road, went into the trailer park, there was a little man-made pond there. Probably, I don't know, 100 feet in diameter. That thing, you could walk across it. And we lived there from about October to February, something like that. And you could walk across it. It was frozen. It wasn't frozen solid, but it was frozen enough that you could walk on it. And I don't know how cold it was. I don't remember. I just remember that it was really cold. And it probably wasn't any colder this year than it was then. We just didn't have the social media back then preaching it to the world and talking about it, the end being near. America is going to go to this conference, and the world is going to pound its fist, and Greta Thunberg's going to be there, and she's going to say, "How dare you," again, even though she's not a cute little girl anymore. She was never a cute little girl. She was a little pain in the ass. But she's going to be there, and they're all going to be pounding their fists, telling America how we need to pony up billions of dollars because this is all our fault. Because that's what they do with the United Nations. That's what they've done at every G summit that an American president has ever attended. It's always America's fault, and America is always expected to pony up these huge amounts of money. Well, tell me something. Let's look around the world at the places that we have ponied the most money up to, and tell me what they have done. Nothing. They've done nothing. That money that we've given them is the same with the United Nations money that's supposed to go help people get out of poverty, help feed people. That never happens. Never. That money goes into their coffers and they do whatever they want with it. And nobody ever says anything. No one's ever held accountable. And that's exactly what's going to happen again this time. Climate change? Yeah, is climate changing? I don't know. A little bit, I guess. But it ain't our fault. It's going to happen. The sun is what drives climate change. And you know what? One of these days, it's going to get so hot here that the earth is going to life's going to be wiped out because the sun's going to go nova. It's not going to go supernova. It's not big enough to do that, but it will go nova, and it will get big and turn into a red giant, and it will kill Earth. And I'll bet when that's starting to happen, these idiots at these summits will still be wanting America to pony up money to make it stop. What do you think about all this silliness? What do you think about America always being the one called on the carpet for the world's woes, from poverty to climate change? Everything that happens is our fault, even though we are the ones who have bailed the free world out twice. Twice we've bailed the free world out. But everything's still our fault. We're still the bad guys. It's insane. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.